Now, I've just spent some time grinding down bits of the gun to get it to fit. So the shield actually fits on there nice and tight, almost vertical, a little slightly back. There's a pretty bad gap here, so I'm going to have to fill that somehow. It might end up with the shield attached to this bit. So in that case, and I have to do it anyway, I've got to put my little window in. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to cut another piece to go on the back of here and cut out the hole through all three pieces, then take the three pieces apart and then cut a bigger rectangle in the centre piece, which I'll then drop in sheets of the clear plastic I've got and then screw it all back together, so we'll get the laminated armoured glass effect. But I'll get that done and get back to you. Okay. Right guys, okay. Front of the shield, back of the shield with a little plate that's going to hold on the clear plastic, which will be in a recess a little bit bigger than that area. While I was rounding it off, my grinder decided to snap off that corner, so I've just rounded it off because I'm going to need room there for the magazine anyway, and I can always take it off and redo it. So I'm going to drill a couple of great big holes through there, boom boom, and then put my scroll saw through there and trim that off. So I'll get back to you when I've done. Right guys, it's been 2 days of cutting, grinding, sanding, doing things. Finally got my little shield on my gun. Got it fixed, just a couple of temporary screws, and I'm going to leave them there, and what I'm going to use is those plastic wide end caps they use in furniture making to cover them, because it's got to have a mounting point, it's got to look like it's mounted. That I was going to put a row of these little screws countersunk all the way around, but then it occurred to me, yeah, it'd look cool, but it wouldn't look modern. That's more like World War I stuff. And all this drilling and cutting, I keep getting these little burrs of plastic. Best tool I found is this. Just go straight across, and I found a screw that is not quite countersunk yet, so maybe that just needs a little bit of tightening. I'm going to have to cut this bit out of the video. Yeah, that's all it was. It wasn't deep enough. So just go straight across, scrape it off with that. So, got my shield. Now, in the past few days I've been watching a few more videos, and I come across Volcom 70s features a friend's flywheel powered Vulcan, and since I've still got the flywheel from the Infinity, or whatever it's called, the Infinus, the Hyperfire ugliness as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to whack that in there, so that'll be cool. So I've got to work out all the internals, you know, how fast the pusher goes and everything, but I've got the room on the other side for multiple batteries, so shouldn't be a problem. And I'll be able to use you know, the spin up switch in this place here in addition to the trigger, so that'll be pretty cool. So that's that side of it. A little safety tip: if you cut this stuff on a circular saw, keep the saw going at full speed all the time. If it slows down for any reason, like a dog stepping on your foot, you get little bits of that bouncing off your upper arm. I got a small scratch, not much, but yeah, it just shatters something chronic. But it's given me the good effect I want. It got a bit scratched up when I was working on it, but that's fine. It's part of the weathering. And I don't know if you can see it, but on the inside there, I've even drilled a little hole. Acts as like a snap sight, an aim point. So, next stage is to mount the magazine to the shield and the weapon. And I've got to work out how to do that. I've got my little metallic thingy-bobbing here. May not even use that. I'll have to work it out. It's going to be a little bit of thinking stuff. So, I'll get onto that and get back to you. Alright, see you next time, guys. Right guys, welcome back. Now, it's a lot cooler today, which is great. It's been 40 plus degrees for about 5 days. Now, as you can see, the drum magazine is in, and it's really nice and solid. Now that's not screwed together or anything. What I've done, firstly, it's got a little screw in there. That's acting as a tensioner to hold the drum in the right position parallel to the body of the gun. So what I'm going to do, we've got this old bit of cutting board. I'm going to mount that like that, right, straight out. This tab is going to be bent up, and that edge is going to be shaped to fit the contour of the drum, which is going to be like that somehow. So fit in here, hopefully catching that little step there, and the rest of it will be bent up around the gun to catch on this side. So it'll be like a snap lock. You put it in, pull the catch back, and it just locks into place, and it's nice and solid. I did some work and I'm not particularly happy with it. Got this little bit of old chopping board to sort of hold the magazine, while my spring unit here and the pressure holds it in tight. This is still too short, it's got to come up. So what I've got some mild steel. I'm going to make myself a U bracket with a hole through it and mount that at the right height. And to get it all in place, I'm going to put that little screw back in, get it all level, and then I'm going to build up this area with plasticine and sculpt it into a nice shape that fits into that groove there. So like imagine a pyramid shape, comes up sloping each side, and it fits in that. So it's got a sort of a seat to sit on. And then, so I made it out of plasticine, then I put a plasticine wall around it, and then I'll cast it in silicone rubber, pull it off, cast the other side so I can cast a piece. And what I'll do with the metal stirrup is I'll put a bit out the bottom that sits underneath it. I'll integrate it also. The screws that go through the resin cast also hold the metal in, so it's all nice and solid. The only reason I haven't done that is because it's Christmas time. It's actually Christmas Day today. Not only were my local art shops all out of silicone rubber because I needed some, even as a supplier didn't have any, and they're not open until the new year. So thought I'd do this quick movie, upload the whole thing so you're not waiting around, so you can see what I've got anyway, and wish you all a Merry Christmas and a New Year. Also, my son brought me over a lovely gift for my birthday the other day. Check this out. Hi guys, handiwork here. First of all, apologies for putting this face on YouTube. I know it's scary. Now, as you can see, I've got a stack of stuff. My wonderful son just gave me my birthday present, and he's gone and bought some of his Nerf collection, and it's brilliant. Like, things like this, I've never seen this before, even on the Nerf wiki. Thunder Blast. I'm sure I've heard the name before, but I've never seen one. Cool. A couple of battery-operated multi-barrel guns. One of these crazy little, what do I call it, flip fires, flip fury. A modulus, complete, cool. A Nerf Vigilum. Now that's a really nice chunky shape there. Do some really interesting things with that. This little, whatever it is, some sort of tagging system, like you know, capture the flag, I would think. One I've been after for ages, a rough cut. Look at that, perfect bad guy's gun. Definitely going to have fun with that one. Another one I've never seen before. It's what is it? A Nerf dart tag. So it's one of their sort of offshoots. This has got a built-in magazine on the side, so that will be interesting. A Maverick, I think they're called, is it? Yes, a Maverick. Another great big huge battery-operated one, which is going to be so nice to paint up. Might modify the front, but the back end, look at that. And unlike the long shot, little button, and you can take off or the long strike, whatever you call it, take off the back. A Paragon, another one. I know in other videos I've said I thought they were only sold overseas in Hong Kong. Well, that's according to the website, but apparently you can get them here, because since I got that last one I've seen several. A couple more of these, that's a Lumitron, and this is a Praxis, and they're identical apart from the colour virtually, so there you go. Nerf expanding its produce base. And a cute little crossbow, got 4 of those now, they're really cool. A box of stuff, darts, glasses, sights, Nerf stress ball, so I'll give that to my wife. Lots of discs, lots of darts, protective goggles, this whatever it is, something that goes over your head, so you know, in case you want to be a Vulcan or something. Tiny little cool gun. Few magazines. A Nerf tactical combat vest, cool. I'll wear that while I'm working. And a Nerf bandolier. which will be quite useful for something, I'm sure. But look at that. This is the coolest birthday present ever. This is great. So I'm going to have lots and lots and lots of fun. And I will see you next time. Bye now.